Hello Year 12s, this is a video that I'm presenting for you on determining the rule for a function from its graph, and it's mainly related to exercise 3H in your text. So if the graph is this, which is a square root kind of a graph, and goes through the points 7, 10 and 19, 16, find the values of A and B. So what about if we substitute these values into the equation first of all? So that'll be 10 is equal to A, 7 minus 3, in place of the x goes 7, plus b. Now let's see, 7 minus 3 is 4, the square root of 4 is 2. So I've got one equation here, 10 is equal to 2a plus b. Now what about if I substitute this into the same equation as well? So that'll be 16 is equal to a, 19 minus 3 plus b. Now let's see, 19 minus 3 is 16, the square root of 16 is 4. So this would be 4a plus b. So if I have now a pair of simultaneous equations, what about I call this equation 1 and this equation 2? And say equation 2 take away equation 1. So that would be 16 for a plus b. Okay, so 16 take away 10 is 6, 4a take away 2a is 2a, and b take away b is 0. So b would have to be 3. But if b was equal to 3, we'd end up with 10 is equal to 2a plus 3. Sorry, a is equal to 3. If a is equal to 3, 10 times plus b, that would be, b would have to be equal to 4. So our graph would be y is equal to 3 x minus 3 plus 4. In place of a would go 3, in place of b would go 4. Alrighty, let's try another one. Alrighty, well here we have another one. This time it's a hyperbola, and we've got to find the values of a, b and c in the function, and here's the graph of our hyperbola, and we know it goes through 2 points, 4, 6 and 1, 3, and it has an asymptote on 3. Now this immediately enables us to find b. b would have to be minus 3, so that would mean there would be an asymptote on x equals 3. So if we said y is equal to a over x minus 3 plus c. Now what about we substitute in each of these points? So if we substituted in 1, 3, we get 3 is equal to a over 1 minus 3 plus c. Now 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Now if I multiplied top and bottom for this whole equation by minus 2, I get minus 6 is equal to a minus 2c. Now what I think I'll do is I'll substitute in this point for 6, so this would be 6 is equal to a over 4 minus 3 plus c. So 4 minus 3 is 1, so this would be 6 is equal to a plus c. Alrighty, well what about now I've got a pair of simultaneous equations. What about if I say, well, if this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, I'll say equation 1 take away equation 2. Minus 6 is equal to a minus c, take away 6 is equal to a plus c. So minus 6 take away another 6 is minus 12, and a take away a is 0, and minus 2c take away another c is minus 3c. So I'd end up with 12 is equal to minus 3c, so c would have to be equal to 4. And if c was equal to 4, I could substitute that back in there and work out the value of a. Alrighty, well I hope that's helped. This should enable you to do some of 3H. Have a go at those, and if you're still having trouble, ask me in class. I'll see you then.